What's the crack, lads? Welcome back to the channel, and we are back. We will be home in a few days, so it's been a busy one for us, but we are back this week. And yeah, we will be checking out a lot of stuff, right? So obviously the first thing is the festive season campaign. That is going to be going and going to be gone, right? So that is ending. Now you can see here I've missed actually a couple of days of logging in. It's just been busy. I've been away, so unfortunately we have missed a few days, but that will be going here on the 15th, up until the 15th. So if you do miss a couple of days like I have, that's no problem, right? The rest of it is Central Dominator pack here with the Showtime cards, Declan Rice, Morgan Rogers, who looks to be the beast of the pack, and Shuamene. It's a very good Showtime pack. Is it worth it for a non-epic pack? We'll talk about that in just a second, right? However, we do know as well this week that we are going to be getting a return of Treasure Link. That is back on January 8th, which is this Thursday as well. A lot of people excited for that. There will be a brand new Treasure Link there as well, and a new way of working about it, and a new way of unlocking it and sharing it and stuff like that. And then I also want to talk about this, right? So we do want to talk about as well the events that you see here. There's nothing really ongoing with the events, so to speak. You've got the Spanish clubs from the AI, and then the PvP Italian clubs, and of course the Spanish clubs from here. I haven't played anything this week, lads, or for the last couple of days, unfortunately. So it's just been one of those things. We will explain a lot very, very soon. And then in eFootball League as well, right? This is on our free to play here, as you can see, right? So we're probably going to miss out. We won't have time to play that many more games, but we're probably going to miss out on this with pretty decent, stats, or pretty poor stats. I mean, 6 draws, 3 losses, 13 wins. We're playing with a very, low-rated free-to-play team a lot of the time, testing out things here. But on our actual main account, we should be okay. So that is my main account there that you're seeing, and that should be okay. I feel like, people that are looking to get Tonali, if Tonali is going to be the player that you get from these phase rewards, or players like this, I do think that they're worth pushing for. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are pushing for these phase cards. I reckon what Konami could potentially do eventually is make collection sets. That is something that I've heard. I still am working on that rumors video as well, so don't worry about that. We still are checking all of that out. But I just feel like Tonali is definitely going to be an interesting card. We'll have a look at him in just a second, right? Now, I want to also talk about the penalty game system. Is it just me, or is this getting more difficult? I know it's random where the goalkeepers actually jump, and they've switched it up a little bit, but it seems that they're saving a lot more for me. We do score that one, obviously, but it does seem a little bit more random. Now, we're going to be getting our 100 eFootball coins here. Let me know what lap you guys are on as well, because, again, as I said, this is my free-to-play, so we still have a couple of the daily game boxes to get, and go from there. So, just to check out, right, we do know, as I said, we do know that Treasure Link is coming. We do know that Tonali is coming. There is also a couple of other bits and pieces that are going to be happening as well. So the special player list this week that you're seeing on screen, we do have the Messi, Johan Cruyff, and Baresi pack that's going to be gone. The team of the week is going to be gone, or the player of the week is going to be gone. And of course, we will have some brand new nominating contracts as well. So I haven't bought any of these nominating contracts. Usually I do. Obviously, there is Tonali there. If you guys are still wondering to push for him, that is his stats there. I mean, it's a fairly solid box-to-box. I'm not going to lie. It's a fairly decent player. He doesn't have any Showtime skills to really shout home about. Phenomenal pass is good, but it's not great. The nominating contract cards there. But I mean, let me know if there is a little bit of hype about the Treasure Link that you're seeing there. Now, obviously, we still have the festive season stuff as well. We'll be able to unlock some more of them, but we'll talk about that. Central Dominator. So this is Declan Rice. If you are logging in today, I've seen people get very excited about these cards on Twitter. A couple of people. Yeah, I mean, they're decent cards. They definitely are decent cards in, a world of a lot of decent cards. It's very rare that Konami bring out a card that is not, you know what I mean? He's not like, every card is pretty much endgame now. In terms of where the game is at, because there's other factors going on other than stats and stuff. But Declan Rice is always a fun card. Like, I do like his card. I also do like Shuamene. They're very similar cards. That's the problem. You've got a CMF and a DMF and an AMF. Unless you're playing a 4-3-3 and you're going to completely revamp your midfield and you get the 3 of these, I don't know if it's ever worth spinning for one single player. That's kind of where I'm at with the game at the moment. Is it worth going deep on one box now when you've got a brilliant squad? As is, right? Shuamene again, 33 levels, long reach tackle, looks insane. Speed, power, physical contact. And I think that Rodgers here is going to be the pick of the pack in terms of where he's at, if you don't already have an unbelievable whole player. Now, I have talked about Hoynes for like so long in this game. Like, you know, I think he's the best. Now, Rodgers is a really, really good attacking midfielder as well. There's no doubt about that. He's got double touch soul control. He's got acceleration burst. I know people would say it'd be better if he had blitz curler. You will need to give him flip flap as well. But the big thing is his actual physical contact. You see here with Kevin De Bruyne, we're using De Bruyne in our free to play. Physically, he's just not that strong. Everything else is perfect. But a lot of the way that the cards are going now, it's very hard to get a really, really nice physical player that's going to be into the high 80s or the 90s. I have Highness, and he's the main man for me. This guy's got very weak one. Even, you know, Shirky, they're not going to have that physical contact. 75 is fine. But 90 does make a big difference if you're not used to playing with those cards and you dribble a lot. So that is probably the big key point with it. And then last but not least, we do have obviously new objectives in the eFootball League and this festive season, right? So the campaign hub, you should by now have, you know, have 40 on the board if you've completed them all. Again, this is on our free to play, so I do apologize. Then you had the other ones here as well, all the way that's going to take you up where you'll be able to have all of your, you know, finished ones there. So the only ones left is this one here, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. So once you get these, you will have enough to be able to open and spin for Oliver Kahn. And the boys here, as you see, Inzaghi, Alonso, we've already done a lot of videos on these, right? Let me know who you're kind of gravitating towards. I think it's Zanetti for me. On my free to play, I'll probably miss out on it now because I haven't been logged in. But yeah, on my free to play, I was probably going to go for Xabi Alonso or else Zanetti as well. But Zanetti looks like the pick of the pack even for, you know, stacked squads. And you will have a couple of free spins. You might get lucky as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, lads. I will be back very, very soon. We'll see you on Thursday for the Treasure Link stream. Some big things to announce soon. Very, very big things to announce, actually. But we'll be back very soon. All right, boys. Peace.